In this video, I will be doing some seated yoga, so feel free to get comfortable in a chair, maybe your office chair or a kitchen chair. Take a moment to get situated in your seat. Sit a bit forward on the chair so that you can really feel your sitting bones grounded into the front half of your seat. And now take 3 deep breaths here. You can close your eyes if you'd like, or just soften your gaze. Inhale through the nose, feeling the chest and belly fill up with air. And exhale through the nose as well. One more breath here. Now we're going to warm up the ankles, giving a nice stretch in the front of the foot as well as the toes. So make sure that your heels are right underneath your knees, and then push your toes into the ground and lift onto your tippy toes, just so that your knees come up a little bit. And then heels back down to the earth. Repeat this a few times. And this can be fast or slow, just whatever feels good for your body today. Now slide your feet back so that they come just under the edge of your chair and your heels lifted off the ground. Continue the same motion here. Tippy toes and then reaching the heels towards the ground. This will be giving you more of a stretch in your toes, and you'll still be feeling a nice stretch in the fronts of the ankles and the feet. Okay, now put the feet back in a neutral position with the heels under the knees, and then extend your right leg out in front of you, keeping the heel on the ground and the toes pointing upwards, so keep your foot flexed. And now point your foot and flex your foot. Point your foot and flex your foot. We're going to keep doing this a few more times. Just warming up the ankle a bit more, getting a nice stretch in the back of the leg, especially in the calf. Really pressing out through the heel when we flex the foot. You can keep a micro bend in the knee for a bit more stability too. Now keep your foot flexed and bring your hands to your hips, and as you inhale, sit up tall, and as you exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale to come back up, and exhale, folding forward again, but only as far as you can while keeping your back straight. Continue doing this in time with your own breath, exhaling and folding forward, inhaling to come back up. On your next inhale, sit up tall, release your arms, and slide your foot back so that your heel is under your knee. Extend your left leg out in front of you, keeping the heel on the ground, and begin to do the same thing we were doing on the right foot, pointing and flexing the foot. Repeat this motion a few more times, really feeling the stretch in the back of your leg. Keep your right leg active by grounding down through the heel. Now keep the foot flexed and move your hands to your hips. Inhale, sitting up tall, and exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale to come back up, and exhale, folding forward, keeping your spine straight. Inhaling to come back up. And just 2 more in time with your own breath. On your next inhale, rise back up, release your arms and place your hands on your knees. Slide your heel back so it's under your knee. Bring your feet out so that they're about the width of your chair, so a little more open. And ground down through your heels. We're going to do some hip circles, so bringing your torso forwards towards your right knee, across towards your left knee, and then back. And doing a full circle, so back towards the right knee, over to the left knee, then leaning back. And just one more. And then we will go in the other direction. So back, over to the left knee, across towards the right knee, and then back. And back around to the left knee, across to the right knee, and then leaning back in your seat. And then coming back to center. Now ground down through your heels. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Press your palms together and then hinge at the hips, folding forward over your legs. And let your arms reach towards the ground. Keep your legs engaged, so really press through the feet and try to allow your entire upper body to relax. Sometimes it's more comfortable to come up to a half back and let the lower back relax. And you can also bring the hands to the backs of the calves or even to the thighs, right above the knees. Whatever feels best for your body today. Take a couple more deep breaths. Let your neck hang and your jaw relax. On your next inhale, come back up and bring your feet back to hip width distance apart. Lift your left foot slightly off the ground so your knee comes up, then extend your foot out, flexing the foot, bend the knee again, and foot back to the floor. Repeat this motion a few times. Knee comes up, foot extends out, knee bends, foot back to the floor. Knee up, foot extends, knee bends, foot returns to floor. Keep doing this in pace with your breath. And just one more, lifting, extending, bending the knee, and foot comes back down to the earth. Now lift your left knee towards your chest and massage down your thigh towards your knee as your knee comes towards your chest. Holding either the shin or behind the thigh, hug the knee towards the chest and ground down through your right foot. Inhale and reach your right arm out to the side, holding onto your leg with only the left hand. Keep your core engaged and legs strong, and play around with either extending your leg, maybe bringing your knee out to the side, doing some ankle rolls. Keep your shoulders down away from the ears, and make sure that your upper back doesn't hunch over. Now bring your left ankle to your right knee, and you may want to extend your right leg out a little bit. In this seated pigeon pose, keep your foot flexed and keep your hand on the knee, gently guiding it away from the body. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, fold slightly over your legs. Inhale as you rise back up, sitting up tall. And then as you exhale, folding again over your legs. Stay here on the inhale as well, breathing deeply into the stretch in the glute and in the hips. Inhale and rise back up, sitting up tall. and take a deep breath here. And then exhale, fold forward again over the leg. And this can be any amount, wherever the stretch feels best for you today. And take another breath here. Exhale and relax deeper into the stretch. Inhale, rise back up. Lift your left knee slightly and press into your right knee with the left ankle. Bring your right hand to the left knee. Hold it up as you bring your left hand behind you, turning to look behind your left shoulder for a little twist. Take a couple more breaths here. Inhaling, really straight spine, and exhaling, softening into the twist a bit more. Exhale and release your left hand, gently coming out of the twist, facing forwards again with your hands on your leg. You can bring your left foot back down to the ground and get comfortable again in your seat. We're going to repeat that whole sequence on the right leg. Lift the right knee, extend the foot out in front of you, bend the knee, foot to the ground. Up, out, bend, and down. Repeat this a few more times, and this can be in time with your breath. Foot up, leg out, knee bent, and foot to ground. One more time. And then bring your right knee towards your chest, keeping the back straight, just lifting the leg. You can use your hand to lift your thigh, squeezing the muscles as the knee comes towards the chest, and then clasp your hands around either the back of the thigh or the shin to hug the leg towards you. Inhale, ground down through the left foot and extend your left arm out beside you, core engaged, holding your right leg with only your right hand. Really press down through the heel for stability. Keeping your core strong and your back straight, you can try straightening the leg, doing some ankle circles, or just holding your leg there in stillness. Take 2 more deep breaths here. On your next exhale, bring the right ankle to the left knee, maybe extending that left leg out a little bit for space. Rest your right hand on the right knee and keep your foot flexed. On an inhale, sit up tall, reaching up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, fold forward over your legs. And allow your inhale to pull you back up to an upright position. As you exhale, fold forward again. Stay here for a moment, breathing deeply into the hip opener, taking 1 more deep breath here. And inhale back up to seated. Exhale and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Fill up your lungs with a big breath of air, and then exhale, coming forward again over top of the legs. And then allow your breath to become a dynamic movement here. So as you inhale, you'll come up a little bit, and as you exhale, you'll sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. Inhaling up just a little bit, just as much as your belly moves you. And then exhaling slightly deeper into the stretch. You can let your neck hang. You could keep your back as straight as you'd like. Just tuning into what feels good for your body. Inhale to come back up. Now, keeping your left leg really strong, lift your right knee up a little bit, allowing the right foot to press into the left leg. Take the left hand to the right knee, and the right hand comes behind you as you gaze over the back shoulder into a twist. Breathing deeply into the twist, filling up the lungs, and feeling the stretch in all the little muscles in your ribs. Reaching up through the crown of the head and lengthening your spine on your inhales. On your exhales, turning slightly more into your twist. And just a couple more breaths here. On your next exhale, release your right hand back to your knee in front of you. And you can return your right foot back down onto the floor. Now settle in your seat again and extend your feet out in front of you so that your legs are mostly straight but with a tiny bend in the knee. Bring your feet close together, a little bit closer than hip width distance apart, and flex your feet so your toes are pointing upwards. Inhale, reach your arms up, and then exhale, hinge at the hips, folding over your legs. Press out through the heels, keeping your legs engaged, and allowing your entire upper body to relax. Arms can hang towards the ground. Let your neck hang relaxed. Maybe bring your hands to your legs, giving your calves a little massage. Inhaling deeply, feeling your belly push into your thighs. And as you exhale, relaxing further towards your legs. And coming out of this final pose on your next inhale, rolling up slowly through the spine and sitting comfortably in your chair. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste.